Well, here we are in the car park of Earls Court 2, out the back of the arena, where we find the King's Troop, the Royal Horse Artillery. This young gunner's name is...
Chris.
From...
Margate.
Yeah, famous Margate. So he's used to these surroundings in dungeons. Right, what are you doing, mate? Spit and polish?
Spit and polish.
Really? And you take care of one whole rig?
Yeah.
And how long does that take you to do?
A good morning's work.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what time do you finish at night?
About 10 o'clock, start at 6.
So 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night?
At night.
Get overtime?
Not at all.
Hey, do you want a hand?
Yeah.
I'd like to give you a hand, but of course, equity don't allow me to do stuff like that. My tea ready. And here's Mr. Ed, or should I say Captain Ed. How you doing, Captain?
Fine, thanks, fine.
All right, this is one of your horses?
It is, yes, he is. He's one of mine.
And he's been, how many Earls Courts has he done?
Well, he's 20 years old, and he's done probably about 15.
And how many have you done?
This is my first one.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, yeah,
I
very
mean,
much
it
so.
looks so dangerous. I mean, the speed you get up to is incredible.
It is very fast, very dangerous, but everyone's trained, and they know what they're doing.
What's the thing you have to watch? What's the most dangerous thing that can happen?
It's very difficult going around tight corners.
Yeah.
Because the traces that pull the guns, if they go down, the horse's legs can get over them, and then they can get literally legged over and fall over.
Well, it looks 100% concentration. Do you ever get a chance to relax and enjoy the ride?
Well, I'm very lucky because I sit in the corner for most of the performance, and I get to watch as the other guys sweat and work hard, and then I get on for the easy bits where it's nice and slow.
The musical drive of the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, the regiment which, when on parade with its guns, takes precedence over all regiments in the British Army. 6 teams of 3 riders, 6 horses and a 13-pounder gun and limber, which weigh 1.5 tons. The whole shooting match is only just short of the length of a cricket pitch. No breaks, just wheelers. That's the name given to the 3rd pair of horses. They're the shorter and stockier ones, and they control the thoroughbreds, called leaders, who are at the front. The battery leader, Bombardier Beanie Benson, whip above head, lowers it to call the turn for the 2nd grid incline. His liaison with his half-battery leader is crucial, as Graham Innes, who served 9 years to his leader's 14, knows only too well.
Gun teams need to close up now as we're coming round for the first run through. As we're crossing through the centre line, nod to the battery leader, tell them that the pace is okay, the horses are working okay. As we're coming round for the 2nd run through, we'll start to increase the pace. Nod again, just to increase. Don't want to increase too much because the arena's quite slippy at this time.
Into the double circle. The pace slows, but not for long.
You're looking across to the opposite number, nodding, getting your dressing right as we're coming up to do the chain loop. Quite a hard movement, just quite a sudden change of direction. Okay, coming up to the best part of the drive now, I'm going to come round from a spare run through, just taking it nice and steady, coming round the corner, and we're going to start off the scissors. You need to keep them nice and steady or they'll just get too quick and out of control. Okay, making sure I go quarter marker to quarter marker through the centre of the school.
always the move that most excites the crowd, but now they form up for the final manoeuvre, the half-battery charge. Not much room for manoeuvre two. The last riding troop left after the Second World War, now incidentally seeking recruits to make up their full complement of 172. The King's Troop became that at the express wish of His Majesty King George VI in 1947, having fired their first salute on his birthday the year before. They now form up to march past before his granddaughter, the Princess Royal, under the command of 26-year-old Captain Chris Farr from Swanage in Dorset. Acknowledgement by Her Royal Highness to the guns, which are the King's Troop's colour. And now, as the King's Division Normandy Band change from the Royal Artillery Slow March to the Keel Row, the King's Troop will conclude with the role, slightly reduced, that they play in Green Park and Hyde Park 9 times a year, for 6 anniversaries and 3 state visits. Stand by for firing.